Okay, we're here for the meeting of the Berne Parks and Recreation Board. And our order of business first is the call to order, and we do have a quorum here. There are no citizens here to make comments, so we'll move on to the minutes from July the 10th. Does anybody have anything they want to discuss from the minutes or?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
On the field mix,
Yes,
we just said S.A. Wales would pay for it. We were talking about the mound, but not the brick dust. Field mix.
okay. And okay. So the mound is what SAYL.
Remove the pitching mound, is it the next line? And it said would pay for the rest.
We just meant
Is that what you
the
meant?
portable mound.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the second bullet point, S.A. Wales may need to pay for this. The mound is
Where are you
redone.
at?
On page 2, where it's under follow-up from the April meeting, Little League pitching mound, yellow clay.
Oh, yeah, the last one is said, or the second to last, cost of park board, remove the pitching mound?
Yeah.
That park board, and then SAYL would pay for the
This
rest.
is just talking the mound, all right?
The mound,
I
okay,
just wanna make sure.
would pay for the mound, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And they're pretty much fine with it, but we didn't order one just because they think they need a bigger one than what we got for Geneva. Like a little kids pitch right here.
So park board will pay for the actual mound, is
Yeah,
that correct?
there'll be a
Okay,
portable mound for next spring.
okay.
wait, SAYL would pay for the?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think I would pay for the rest, meaning that, because then down here we put
I just want to
to remove
clarify.
the pitching mound and get the portable one.
If someone came back and said, but this.
Okay,
I understand.
so the park board pays for the actual mound, or is it the mound and the removal?
Well, the Dubois didn't do it because I had texted him, never heard anything back. I drove by a couple days later and it's gone.
Oh,
So
okay,
I don't know if he'd already even done it
okay,
or what. I've never heard anything back from him. Now I figured there's no need to keep it, how many of it's
Yeah.
done.
okay.
I
So you don't know who did it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe some kids did it.
Or Ben?
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
okay, so the park board will pay to remove the pitching mound. And then SAYL will pay for the new mound.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
Some
change that.
kind of a portable one.
You want?
It'll be some kind of portable one. So that more teams can play on, or more ages can play on that field.
that would be nice.
So do I like the adjustment, but do I need to send these back out?
Just send them to Kelly. Because we can accept them with the
With the
corrections.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you just send them to Kelly.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions on the minutes? Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Nathan made the motions. There a second?
I'll say,
Second by Doug. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Minutes pass with corrections. All right, and then the field dust discussion.
I have a quote in here. I think I forwarded it or explained it. I got ahold of the guy that is the rep that the school uses, so it's the exact same stuff that is out there now. That's what the high school softball, and baseball field has, called Washington mix. I don't know how many other choices there are.
Okay.
Told him what we were thinking, and he came back and said, you're better off doing it in the fall, because once the company that makes the mix closes for the winter, they don't start up again on March 1st, no matter what.
Oh.
And then it's first come, first served on your order. And then people kind of complain that it might or might not get delivered. And then you might or might not be able to get on your field depending on how wet it is. So he recommended doing it this fall,
Okay.
which also might take out some of the redness that stains baseball pants and shoes.
Moms would appreciate
Yes.
that, I'm sure.
We heard that in Geneva a little bit.
Okay.
So he recommended 22 to 24 tons, which is a truckload, which would be, he quoted 24 tons, which he could probably never have too much. If there is, we can go put it somewhere else. $119 per ton for $2,875.44, which is delivered.
How much is it
$2,875.44.
for the
It'd be just
24 ton?
for the Little League.
Okay.
Um,
And then we talked about, we do the Little League this year and
yeah,
then next year the following
You said the
season, we
price-
just rotate.
he anticipated put on here probably a $5 per ton increase in 26.
Oh, okay.
So that way we can plan a little bit too.
Okay. And how did we say that was gonna get put on?
Since the field is already level, you just have to kind of gradually spread it out.
Okay,
So I think we could probably do it ourselves somehow, and not to pay somebody to do that.
okay,
Because Ben thought he could get a bobcat for a little bit
okay,
and just rake it and
Drag
drag it slow. Because the faster you go in the turn, the more it spreads out. And then at that point, you won't even see where the mound and the dirt was spread out underneath.
and then you would call and order that then? or-
Yeah.
Okay,
In fact, he emailed a couple days ago, just wondering what was going on. I said we were hoping to bring it up this month instead of October. That doesn't go.
okay. Any other discussion or thoughts on that?
We're just doing Little League this
Yeah.
year, right? And then,
Based on what Jason Arnold and Jesse Odell said at school, I think you talked to Brad. And this guy, basically about 4 to 5 years as a rotation. So if we play in 4 years, I figure you could do one a year for 3 years. And then that 4th year, we would have this amount of money to do other stuff that needs to be done. And just keep a rotation.
Then at some point, does it have to be leveled back down? I mean, does it get too high after so many years? Or
It
is
kind
it,
of wears itself out. That's why it needs it now.
yeah.
But it does help.
so does that come from Park Board? Or?
I believe so. I know that when I spoke to Kella about funds, there are different areas and different funds, and we had the funds to take care of that.
So Park Board will pay for this.
Mhm. Any other discussion about that, or? Okay. All right,
So if we order, how long does it take to get here?
He didn't really say, but he just says better do it in the fall. 'Cause apparently they're still making it. They're not gonna run out. He never said that. It said as an option.
So you would have until end of October?
And I don't know if we could say we would like to have it later than right away, but I think we're better off as soon as it comes, getting it down before it washes down that drain. Cause they'd probably dump it right by the gate on the first base side.
Mm.
Cause you want to take the fence out like you would on the minor league field when that gets done.
If we're gonna get a bobcat in there, is it better to do it sooner than later? You know, we start getting into some fall rains and things.
Probably. So I could, if we go with it, I can just tell them, as soon as you get it here, let us know. Everybody all right with that?
Okay.
Then you'll
Speaking
get-
for Ben too, but
You'll get people lined up,
yeah,
whatever needs to be done.
we probably get coaches and stuff too to help. But Bobcat would help get it in there. You just kind of gradually put it out and rake it and drag it. Which is a lot better than a bunch of bags.
yeah,
Mhm.
And that was way more expensive that route.
Yes.
I say, go for it. If you wanna take that on.
I'll let him know, yeah, I've got his contact stuff.
you can
For the
call him.
24 ton that he quoted,
So which one?
24 tons.
At 119 a ton, right?
119 and 81 cents a ton. For a total of $2,875.44, and that includes shipping.
And tell them we're tax exempt.
Yes. Yeah, he's got 0 down here for tax.
Okay,
all right.
So did you make,
okay. I make a motion to go ahead with this Washington mix for the Little League tournament.
Okay, Missy made the motion, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Nathan seconds, all in favor, say aye. Opposed, same sign. Field does pass. The next one is the ball diamond lights and the quotes. So if and Nathan, you said your numbers were a little bit different than.
No, they were really similar. I just did a quick
Sure.
looking at this and looking at that, and I was trying to figure out what was what. So,
Yeah.
but I was in that neighborhood, yeah.
Okay. So I had the one quote was for $6,060 and the other quote was for $5,622.07 is what I came up with. Did anybody come up with?
I mean, I know they were a little bit off,
Yeah,
but Ben had said this on circuit estimate number is 37295. He says we might as well throw that out.
well, because that estimate number, it called for 2 fixtures with all circuit and the one with Coppersmith had 3 fixtures.
So the three,
And I think 37294 was similar to the 37295 because 295 was 2 fixtures and 394 was 3 fixtures.
37295 was 2082.31.
Mm-hmm.
So throw that one out.
Yes, because that has 2 fixtures. And what they want is the 3 fixtures taken care of. And that's 37294.
And after looking through, I mean, it's pretty comparable apples to apples. I mean, from what I can see.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Any other insight or conversation about that?
What did you say you came up with?
I came up with $6,060 on the one and $5,622.07 on the
That's the
other
one
one.
that's the one I just ran. I knew they were a little off.
Not by a lot, but
So since they are basically apples to apples, are we looking at the bottom line?
Mhm. That would be my thought. Yeah. Because it's over $1,000, we had to get 2 estimates. And so typically we go with the lesser
Mhm.
amount. But it still has to be
More
approved.
detailed too.
Yeah.
Did they say one versus the other getting taken care of sooner than the other?
I don't know, Ben didn't really give me any direction that way, but we have talked about how we need to get it taken care of as soon as possible so that it's ready to go next season, so, yeah. So that would be the goal. Anything else?
I'll make a motion to accept the all circuit quote.
Okay. Nathan made the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Missy seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. The light repairs, we'll move forward. And then the next thing on the schedule, on our agenda, I'm sorry, is the minor league scoreboard. So Doug, did you have any insight
Yeah.
about that or?
I got a hold of the Daktronic rep for our area. I don't think it was just Indiana. And he found the order for the existing softball scoreboard years ago, and then more recently the Little League one. And he gave me a quote for the exact same Little League scoreboard. This one does include freight. But we're looking at, okay, do my math now, because it's $5,951 for the scoreboard, and then another $873 for the ad banner down below, just like the Little League board. It also includes let me make sure. Comes with the angle clamp mounting. It's got a Bluetooth controller, an app, so people can use their phone instead of all the hands on the same controller, and it ends up coming up missing or damaged. They seem to take care of their phones better. And he said you can actually buy one of those items for the Little League and softball fields.
To convert them over.
Yeah, they're also compatible with that.
Oh.
That'd be a separate cost down the road, and we find out how well it works too, kind of thing. I know Kyla had talked to the Bank of Berne, and they're willing to pay up to $5,000.
Okay.
And they'd like it to be done on this year, which I assume this means calendar year.
Okay.
And Daktronics also said we could put the order in now and put a hold on it, and they would deliver to the spring. If we
Okay.
were gonna put it up till then. But they've done that before, there'd be no extra cost. They'd make it and have it ready to go, but then they'd hold it.
Okay.
Who does the install?
We would have to, which would be the same way as the Lily Diamond or work was done then. So at least somebody probably has a little bit of experience with it.
Mitch Simon from L&L's done most of those.
And so when First Bank of Berne came back with their number, I asked them again about a smaller scoreboard, more like what's over there now, or a side panel, and he says they can make the square side panel, but they don't make the mounting hardware for it.
Oh.
There's hardly anybody buys that anymore, so that'd be an additional cost that's not worth it in his mind. And he said, to be honest with you, the smaller scoreboard for the price isn't that much different. So if everything's the same, that should help with running the scoreboards and stuff too.
Okay.
Will this one fit, with the two poles that are there?
He sent all kinds of
Or do you have to do something with that?
dimensions, I don't know. Cause I know the old Little League scoreboard was different than what's on the minor league field now. So I don't know, did those posts have to be adjusted or anything?
I don't remember for sure if,
I wanna say there's something on the back that's sort of adjustable too. So you can retrofit it better, I'm not positive.
I just didn't know if the width of the poles on the minor league diamond, if that would,
I sent him pictures, so he knew
Okay.
what size we had and
so,
what we're looking at.
okay, so that, I guess we would assume that that's new scoreboard would fit on those poles.
Here's the mounting instructions.
I mean, if it doesn't fit, does Mitch put the new poles in too, or do we have to have a contractor do that?
Or he doesn't do poles.
So he would just install the electrical.
He's just the electrical part of it. But my guess is if the scoreboard, if the new scoreboard's bigger, that it would fit on
But
the other poles if it's.
width wise, it's pretty similar because the scoreboard is as wide as the scoreboard in the panel that's beside it now. It's pretty close.
Okay, well then it should,
So I think we can make something work.
but I mean, the poles are, if it's a shorter width, it should be okay,
Yeah.
rather than versus a longer
Mhm.
width and not
Yeah.
have anything to fasten it to, is what I was getting at.
Yeah. It's 9 feet wide.
is that you had talked about them being able to hold on to it until it could be installed in the spring?
Mhm.
Would that be your recommendation, to go that direction?
Unless somebody was thinking they could get it up this fall, but if not, then it's one
It
less thing.
depends
that
how
has to
soon
be-
it would get here though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see, it was a while ago. I think you said 6 to 8 weeks turnaround time.
So it could possibly be here by November 1st if we ordered it soon. In that neighborhood.
You might have said that part over the phone.
Or would it be better to get it here and then have it whenever
Yeah.
we wanna put it up?
Is there a place that it could go though if it didn't go up right away?
Well, I don't know. I suppose that, yeah, it could go up, it could go right over here in this garage.
Okay.
Yeah, the scoreboard's 9 feet wide, 4 feet high, and 8 inches deep. And there's the banner underneath. That is, I don't know if it has that size.
I'm assuming it comes boxed up.
Yeah, it comes freight. Does not include optional items. Usually unloads at a dock. Forklift or pallet jack may be required. Customer responsible for that.
That's you, Kelly.
There's room over here for it.
I like that idea, getting it and having it here when somebody's available to put it up versus waiting and then the season's gonna start and we're scrambling to get it put together, you know, depending on the timeline and everything.
So the ad panel is 2 feet by 9 feet, so it runs the span of the scoreboard, 24 inches tall.
So what was the total for the scoreboard and the ad?
6824 is what I came up with. Is that right, Doug?
That sounds familiar. $68.24.
Okay,
First Bank of Berne paid 5,000.
Yes.
So the balance would be 1824.
and we do have those, we do have
We
that
have
in
that,
our
okay.
funds that we can take care of that.
The park board will pay the 1824.
Mhm.
Plus then electrical costs and
Mm-hmm.
and possibly insulation if we need
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. Okay,
So do we pay for the scoreboard and then the bank kind of reimburses part of it, or how does that part work?
when I spoke with Calla about that, she said if the bank were to write the check to the city of Berne, then she would send that along with the
Okay.
balance from the city of Berne to the company.
So to them, it looks like we're paying for it all. They don't care until they get paid.
Yeah, so,
I make a motion to go ahead and get the scoreboard.
okay. Missy made the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Nathan seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Opposed, same sign. All right, we'll move forward with the scoreboard.
And Doug, you'll take care of that.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of things to work on.
Is this building address 724 Hendrick Street?
158 West Franklin.
The address is, says South, I'm usually my name and then 724 Hendrick Street on the quote.
I don't know what 724 Hendrick Street is.
Where's Hendrick Street?
Right here.
And that 10 at the diamond, is it? That'd be Park Avenue, wouldn't
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't even.
But was it softball?
That's an alley. Minor, or
it?
the,
Well,
But it could be
it could be from
alley.
the softball order.
yeah, it's probably the
You said it
softball.
was what number, Franklin Street?
158 West Franklin Street is the shipping address.
Okay,
You said the other one was 724.
yeah.
And like you better take a call us in advance and we'll have somebody here to help them load.
Okay.
Is it, do we need to provide something to unload it?
Yeah, a dock or possibly a forklift, a pallet jack may be required.
The truck doesn't bring a pallet jack or a.
Most do, if they got the lift. It goes up and
How
down.
heavy is it? Can 4 guys get on the corner of the pallet?
It said on here somewhere the crate, scoreboard weighs 96 pounds, but the shipping is,
With the pallet and everything?
yeah, a little bit more,
140 pounds.
100 and something.
Does the city have a fork truck? We don't have a fork truck. Do we have a pallet jack? A pallet jack. Okay,
We'd have
I
to-
wonder if
we'd
they
have to
can,
get like.
Does it have forks for the
Somebody-
Bobcat? Does the Bobcat have forks?
I don't know. We'd have to maybe ask EP Graphics if they could run over with a forklift and unload it for us. Possibly. If we knew when it was coming.
maybe they'll bring
John
one.
Deere that has forks,
Maybe they'll have one on the truck.
figure it out.
okay. All right. Is there anything else that anybody wants to discuss?
They could just make sure they give us enough lead time to make arrangements.
Yeah.
It's 140 pounds, you said total?
Uncrated is 96. I saw something 100, something somewhere. I'm not seeing it again.
That's not that much.
I mean, you could even get a couple guys you could get 2 or 3, 4 guys, each on a corner to unload that.
If it only weighs 100, because that scoreboard's probably really not that heavy per se.
Probably
Aluminum or whatever. We could have 4 guys just unload that thing. Maybe even 2.
We'll send Callie and Katie out there.
Huh?
We'll send Callie and Katie out there.
And you, and I'll see.
We'll see
I'll
what
see what
I
You're all told.
You got one side, Kelly, and they have the other side. One against two.
Okay, on here it says
Is
the
that your
poles need to
phone
be 4 to 6 feet apart. So it doesn't have to be exact.
4 to 6
Sounds
feet
like that
apart.
NFL thing, famous.
Was mine.
I'm guessing those probably are 4 to 6 feet apart. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a smaller board. I think we'll be all right.
Do we need to contact Mitch Simon to get on his agenda for that, or?
Yeah, did they say 6 to 8 weeks?
I was thinking
But that's
that,
gonna be weather dependent for
yeah.
him too.
Yeah.
Um,
There's already power there. I don't know how easy it is to swap from one
yeah,
to another.
I mean, he's gonna have to unhook the old one and probably with the power and that, and then, yeah,
Does he have something that'll lift it up though? If we town doesn't have a forklift?
I don't think so. I'd have to check with him if it's only 100, if it's 100 pounds untraded,
Yeah,
he and Corey can lift that.
because I assume you put that up and then you put the ad board underneath it.
Yeah. We would just have to ask him and see what he needs and take care of it from there.
And he said he did the Little League, so he might remember how he did it and
Yeah,
what he needs.
I mean, Ben could help with getting it in place too.
So you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Man, you're spending a lot of money tonight.
SAYL met last week, and Hitzer's got a plan to get the batting cages fixed. So it doesn't sag so much, like they misjudged the weight of the nets. And so then somebody went and tried to tighten the pole, the cable, but that made the poles come in more. So we're holding off on the plans for the softball diamond until we figure out and get it right, the Little League, and then make adjustments if we need to. But something will happen over there, just not as soon as we were thinking.
Well, that makes sense that you want to figure it out before you move forward.
And it probably won't be the 4 side by side like at the park. There might be 2 on each side or something, just because of space and
Okay.
area and everything. We'll figure something out. But those nets were heavy.
Anything else? Any other items for discussion?
Nope.
Thanks, Doug, for all the work you're doing.
Couple emails.
Well, thank
The
you.
email, easy.
Yeah.
So nice.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
Doug makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second
Nathan seconds, all in favor.
that.
Aye. Any opposed? We're good.
Yes.